Silent Verdict. A Story of Loss, Lies, and Lethal Justice. Episode 2. The first thread. The morning after the funeral, Adace woke up at 5 a.m. Not because she couldn't sleep. She had slept perfectly. 7 hours. No dreams. No tears soaking into her pillow in the dark. That was the thing nobody around her understood. Her grief had never felt like grief at all. It felt like a compass. Like something inside her chest had stopped spinning wildly and locked on to a direction with quiet, terrifying certainty. She made tea, sat at the kitchen table, opened the blue notebook. 7 names stared back at her. Marcus Dyke was 34, real estate developer. Old money, the kind of man who threw parties where the wrong things happened and the right people smiled and looked away. He had released a public statement about Nadia's death within 24 hours. Eloquent, devastated. Practiced. Linda Ez was 28, Marcus's girlfriend. She had given her statement to Detective Cole twice. Both times slightly different. A time changed here. A details softened there. People whose stories kept shifting were either confused or scared. Linda didn't look confused. Chidi Nowasu was 31, Marcus's business partner. Quiet in a way that was actually just careful. The loudest thing a person could do was say absolutely nothing. Sola Adeimi was 26. Nadia's coursemate. There had always been something beneath her laughing. A nervousness around. Nadia, that Adace had noticed and filed away. She would examine it now. Emra Hassan was 29. Nobody seemed to know anything about him beyond his first name. In a gathering of 7 people, that kind of anonymity was not an accident. That was a decision. Kemi Lowell was 25. She had shown up at the funeral and cried so genuinely that Adace had watched her carefully from across the room. Genuine grief stood out like a clean thing in a dirty room. And then the 7th, Ryan Cole. 27, present. At the party, not once mentioned by his uncle, Detective Cole, during the entire investigation. Adace set her tea down. There it was. She drew a slow red line connecting Ryan Cole's name to Detective Cole's. Then she sat back and looked at what she had built. 7 names, red lines.